part of the other problem is, like, with Iran, and I think, I'm trying to remember if they were Shias or Sunnis, but their particular
They're Shia.
and they're Shia. Okay,
yeah.
so their particular sect of Islam believes that the final prophet will arrive when the last drop of Israeli blood is spilled. So the thing is you've got a religious conflict between Iran and Israel, where the Iranians, or not all Iranians, but the extremist Iranians believe that they can basically force the hand of God to send the final prophet back by killing all Israelis.
Jews.
Yeah. And
Not
so
just
how do
Israelis.
you...
Yeah,
you-
but that point needs to be made. Jews.
Yeah. How do you can't reason with that.
Right, right. And so, but so you understand that. So when you're hearing the criticism and you're kind of evaluating this conflict, right? That's got to be the starting point for your analysis, doesn't it?
Somewhat. Most wars have a religious origin. Even like Vietnam was a religious war.
Not like this.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Tell me
Because
about
the
that.
French colonized Vietnam.
Okay.
And then they came in there and said, by the way, all you Buddhists are now Catholics. All right?
Yeah, but Jews aren't converting people. Bad
So-
analogy.
Yeah, well,
they won't even-
I'm talking about the religious origin of it, not necessarily
Okay,
a conversion thing.
okay.
So the French came in and said, all you Buddhists are now Catholic. That was about 120 years before the United States ever got involved.
Right.
Now, a lot of the Vietnamese said, no, we're still Buddhist. And the war started back then. And the South Vietnam was predominantly Catholic, North Vietnam was predominantly Buddhist. And that's how the war started. Now, it broke down into communism versus capitalism after Ho Chi Minh got the support of the Soviet Union. But if we would have gone ahead and paid him, he would have been a capitalist.
Right.
But we weren't going to take sides against the French.
Yeah, but do they have a decree of if you murder all the Buddhists, it'll bring in your Messiah? Or if you murder all the Christians, it'll bring in your Messiah?
I don't think Buddhists have a Messiah.
The only culture that has that, we're not going to sit here and shit on the whole culture, but the Islamism is a major problem.